Hey there, my hair is growing back. Exciting. But if you take anything from this video, I want you to understand that Speaks is moving to Bro. The Speaks, as you know it, is shifting over to youtube.com/bro because I have some changes I have to make on this channel. For the longest time, I've been making videos, like when I say the longest time, I mean like the last 4 years, I've been making videos based on whether or not they'll be successful. You know, based on whether or not I'll get more fans, based on whether or not more people will click it. But the reason I started YouTube is because I wanted to share a piece of myself. I wanted to interact with people and actually have a real relationship with people, like really see what they're thinking and bounce my thoughts off them. It's kind of like why Patreon's there in a big way, but it's also there to make sure that I can continue making these videos full time and really invest myself. In fact, if you look at my Patreon, you'll see, holy crap, there's a lot of content there. And that's because I'm obsessed with what I do. But I wanted to talk today about being human. Being me. As of late, Tobuscus, there's this guy named Tobuscus on YouTube. He came out with his side of the story for a really big issue, and people heard him, and now he's viral. It's crazy. It's crazy that he could bounce back. And when I looked at that, I was like, oh my God. So he and I were both tanking in views. We're both tanking in our success and everything, and all he had to do was tell his side of the story. But here's the thing, I've already told my side of the story, and a lot of people don't like that side. That, or they just say that I'm not telling the truth. So what do you do then? It really is like pure decision as to whether or not you're successful or not successful. What do you do when they've decided that you die? You know, what do you do when you, by society's standard, have been judged as a POS and that's it for you? Well, you can't control society. There's nothing you can do. You can just be yourself. I could lie. I could say, you know, I was sorry for every single thing I ever did. I could throw myself at the mercy of the court and try to get people to like me. But I'm an idealistic person. I'm a in that regard. I'm a as far as my stubbornness and my unwillingness to say I'm wrong when I don't think I'm wrong. There's a lot of things that I've done that are imperfect. There's a lot of things that I'm not really happy that I went through, but that doesn't mean that I hate myself for it. You know, that doesn't mean that I think that I'm just a terrible human being, because I know that I've learned from these things, I've apologized for a lot of things, and I've grown from a lot of things. You know, here's the thing about human beings. We learn, we grow. Some of us don't, but most of us do grow. Like, for instance, there's a lot of people who committed horrible crimes a long time ago, and they're some of the nicest people you'll probably ever meet. And why is this? And that's because there's so much more to human beings than that one thing you heard they did, or that one major public opinion that people have. Like, there are some things that people have done that I can't even understand why anyone would forgive. For instance, if Michael Jackson really did do that to kids, nobody should forgive him. Nobody should listen to his music. Nobody should support him. That's, oh my God, kids. Yet people still look past that because it's convenient for them. They love their music, and so they're like, forget all that stuff. It's convenient for me to focus on this. I don't know those kids, so I'm just gonna listen to Michael Jackson's music, right? That's how people are. Or Chris Brown, proven again and again to like commit crimes against other human beings, you know? And people are still like, Chris Brown, I like his music, it's convenient for me, so I'm just gonna keep supporting Chris Brown. Society is like a crazy mess. And you could drag this all the way back to World War II, when Adolf was hugely supported by his country, you know? And people were allied with him, and they're saying, yeah, this guy's right, this guy's great. Because again, it served them. They thought they could win by supporting the guy. It almost always comes down to, what do I get out of it? And that's bonkers to me, because that's not morality. That is a lie. So many lies we tell ourselves on a regular basis. We hold some people accountable for lesser evils when we completely forgive people who have committed greater evils. Like, I should probably never ever watch a Mel Gibson film ever again. Yet I saw that one about the conscientious objector. I've ignored that morality for the sake of my own convenience. And it's interesting. You know, it's interesting, the hypocrisy in myself and so many other people. And I guarantee you, if I was in the next Marvel film, or something crazy like that, there would be people who would be like, yeah, I don't like Onision, but I'm still gonna see that film. And then maybe I do a really good job in that film, and I get some people who don't like me to start liking me. And then suddenly they're thinking, oh man, maybe that thing I hated Onision for, I don't hate him for anymore. Maybe he is telling the truth. Maybe he is a great guy. Because here's the double whammy about me. First of all, I have opinions. I think that a lot of religious people are stupid. And I don't understand how people can think that it's okay to eat cows, but it's not okay to eat dogs. The majority of Americans probably feel that way. And that's nuts! Okay? It's completely nuts that we have this whole hierarchy of how important animals are based on cuteness. That's an opinion that people will get upset at me about. And this is the point I'm trying to convey. People have a reason to dislike me because I openly disagree with the way they view the world. So they take every single thing they could possibly perceive as negative about me, and they latch onto that trying to identify me as an entire person based on just that. But if you're a reasonable person and you've met human beings, you know that we are not this one or two things. Like, I've been in a lot of messed up relationships. Like, I've had to call the cops on a significant other before because things were so crazy. I've had to run away from my own home as a result of a police officer's recommendation because things were that nuts. Like, I just abandoned my entire house, most all my stuff, with this person that I had broken up with who just did not understand boundaries. But I will apologize for one thing. I have a big mouth. I have a really big mouth. One of my biggest mistakes ever is releasing too much information about people because I fail to be the bigger person in many situations. But at the same time, who am I kidding? Do you guys think I'm going to change? Do you think I'm really going to become a bigger person someday? I might, but I'm not making a promise because I've broken promises to myself. One day I'll say I'm never ever going to make a drama video again, and then I'm making a drama video again. You know, it's just like, we can't program ourselves. We're all puppets. We're all just going along with this pre-programmed nonsense that we've been subjected to by our own biology. Life in general is like just one massive mess. Like, case in point, okay? You get pregnant, right? And you're so excited, you're automatically in love with this human being you've never even met. You know nothing about them. They could wind up being the next Hitler, and you love them. The fuck is that, right? It makes no sense. How could somebody love this dude no matter what he does? And that's parenthood, right? You're gonna love your kids no matter what. That is a mess. That is a disaster. Why would you blindly love any human being? This is why we go to war. This is why we fight. We don't have the same feelings for this person across from us that we're trying to fight. We want to end their life. We don't love them unconditionally, but why? Why is their life less valuable than the life of our family members when they may have done less evil than our family members? And again, I have family members who have done terrible things, yet I still associate with them. I have this uncle, and he was talking sadistically about how he killed a pig, and he was just like laughing about its death, and I was just like, you're a monster, but I still love you. Why? I'm forced to love my family because I grew up with them. But yet, if I saw another person talking the way they're talking, I would hate them. Anyway, this has been enough psychology for today. I just wanted to let you guys know, like, I would make this Tobuscus video trying to redeem myself if I felt like that was the honest thing to do. Tobuscus is totally cool. Met him, and you know, we had a long conversation about everything he talks about in his video, and I'm so glad that he is taking off and he's huge. I'm probably gonna get forgotten by him. He's probably gonna he's probably gonna be like, well, you know, you're a high-risk YouTuber, so I don't really want to associate with you, but it was nice knowing you while I was, you know, not on top, which is so common. And I wouldn't even be mad if he did that. I don't think I would be, because I'm so used to everybody just, like, you know, associating with people based on the convenience to their own career. It's just what people do. I used to be into YouTube for friendship. Now I'm into YouTube just for me and my family and my viewers. That's it. Because I can't be in it for other YouTubers because I know what they're about now. They all just want to be big and they don't actually want to, like, generate friendships with each other and have a real community. So you guys are my community. You guys are the people that I matter to, so you need to matter to me too. Otherwise, it's not real. So thank you guys so much for being awesome, and this is the future of the Onision Speaks channel for now, until I wake up one day and I go, I want it to be something else. So now we're connecting. Thank you.